EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston Texans, and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Jaguars, nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Gray going to return it.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Down, set, go.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. From the 23, here's second and 8.
Set, ready, cut.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Come on, set.
They'll run. It's Tootin. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Forced to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Texans first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. Third down coming up.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense But the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
18, what's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Fairbanks able to add the extra point, and the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray going to return it.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Man, it's Thomas. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars.
Why Tony? All right. Tony.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Plus to his right. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Now Stroud. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. To throw is Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Cut.
This drive begins with a run by Chutin. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Run out of the gun, and it's 2. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they go to work on 1st and goal. To the pylon, he's pinned. Facial, Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Logan Brooks to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Nike.
Head up. This is right. The ball comes out. The Jaguars have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. Throw left side, finds Dell. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out for tonight. 18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball
to the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
6, mega, down. 6, cluster, 6, 7.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. They'll bring up second down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That's complete to his running back, Bayshore Tootin.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Here we go. Ready?
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line.
10-yard line.
Why, Tony?
On first down, it's Stroud. He connects with Palmer on that one. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
18. What's that?
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. With behind his man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
For the Texans.
Winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a yard. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. A big play for Jacksonville. 45 yards. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
Ready. Set.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go.
A shotgun handoff to right. And he's going to be taken down to 37. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Houston.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he will score! Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready. Come on, set, green, down. Sticky, green, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In motion is Hunter. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle it. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll look to throw again. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Field black. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
South.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Why Tony?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go.
And he's going to have a Texans first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much. They get it on 3rd and a yard.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Oh, ready? 118. That's it.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 33 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Hey, uno. Buggy.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, force the sack in the ensuing play, and go right back on track.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. 4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Texans add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Jaguars take over first down 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
On first down, they'll go with Tootin. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quick to pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll look deep, left sideline. And this will be incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Set, ready, cut.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's another Jaguars first
Cut.
down.
He'll drop to throw. Nice receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Cut.
Hand off. It's 2. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Ready. Red 38. Green Jack. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, hey, 19 seconds. Hey, Tony.
Stroud gonna set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pullman. And he is gonna score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Oh, hey.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump.
He gets free to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. They're back to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. We saw a lot of throws from him like that playing for UCLA last fall. This one, good for a first down.
Come on, set. 32.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Cam Little on for the extra
Well,
point.
Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Tonight.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Why, Tony?
Try
Tony,
again.
Tony.
It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Look, 118. Outside. Tonight.
On play action. Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Christian Wilkins in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. He'll look underneath here and find right. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
This one taken at the 7.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Green, Jack, Sticky. Green. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is going to have the Jaguars 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18. Back to the air one more time. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Right. Check view. set.
They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 26.
First and 10.
First down, Jacksonville.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Back on the ground and back to right. 12 more yards from him there and another first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here we go.
Second and 11.
Swap. Another swap.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. Third and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. And back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.